Morning. Let me show you around the room here. My wife's created like an amazing place, a refuge, a little place for us. It says love and blessed. Just so content here. A lot of times I'm doing these videos inside my car, but man, today I just thought I just feel the peace of God here, and I thank her for creating this. We have a staircase and we have a closet upstairs that we've created. It's taken quite a few months, but thank you to our neighbor Walt for helping. Yesterday's message, it was on self-righteousness and a lot of things that were kind of negative inside the church, and it's easy to tear things down. But God pressed on me to talk about the solution or what things should be, kind of the more positive. And I was thinking of Hebrews 10:24, where it says what the church is supposed to be is us coming together and stirring each other up in love and good works. And Apostle Paul, I wanted to read this. It's the prayer for the Ephesians. I pray that out of his glorious riches he may strengthen you with power through his Spirit in your inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith. And I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power together with all the Lord's holy people to grasp how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ, and to know this love that surpasses knowledge, that you may be filled to all measure of all the fullness of God. And that's what this is about. It's about us, I think, where we experience the most out of our relationship with God and others is when we get down to the roots of our own identity and seeing who we are through his eyes. Not by our behavior, but more about the beauty of who he is and who he says we are, because of his great love. Everything is about the love of God. And that's where the power comes from. Love covers a multitude of sins. Those who do not love do not know God, for God is love. So it's about that love compelling. It's Christ's love that compels us to live in a different way. It's his love, it's his goodness that leads us to a place of repentance. And so often we just make it about behavior rather than it being about him and the beauty of who he is. And that beauty is a thing that changes us from the inside out, rather than settling for just trying to modify our behavior to show ourselves approved inside a building. Going to church and just going through the motions and hearing a message that makes us feel good in the moment, but our lives not being transformed in any way. That's what grace is. Grace gets us to a place of grace without transformation. What's that about? And that's what I hope for our meeting tonight. We're going to be studying in the book of 1 John 4, 7 through 21. It's all about the love of God. It's the thing it's all about the love of God that changes us from the inside out. Now we're not trying to behave to receive. Instead, we're understanding who we are. And that love is the thing that changes us from the inside out. So if you're a man and you're struggling with either any kind of bondage issues, alcohol, drug addiction, pornography, you name it, we're here for you. 2171 Villa Avenue, Clovis, California, 93612. It starts at 6:45. Great group of guys. Come as you are, and you're going to experience the love of God, and you're going to experience freedom if you're at that point of saying, God, help me. I want to live a different way. If you don't, then you don't. But if you're in that place of you've either gone through a relational breakdown, a divorce, you name it. If you're a man and you want to live a different way, come join us tonight. And you will experience the love of God. And what we do is we stir each other up in affection and good works, love and good works. God bless y'all. I hope you have an amazing day.